In this video, I'm going to show you how to clean out an airless paint sprayer that we've been using with an oil-based product. And cleaning out an airless sprayer or a paint sprayer that's been being used with oil-based products is a little bit different than cleaning about a latex or a water-based product. I've been getting some questions and comments about how to clean them out on my YouTube channel, so I'm going to show you the process how we go about cleaning out this airless sprayer. We've been spraying an oil-based primer on the exterior of the house, and now we're ready to clean the sprayer out. So here we go, I'm going to show you how. So to start off cleaning this sprayer, when I'm using an oil-based product, we always use paint thinner, or also known as mineral spirits. And I always have a dirty bucket, and this is a bucket we put the old and dirty mineral spirits or paint thinner in, and then I always have a really clean bucket that I pour the clean mineral spirits in. So I'm going to put my pump in here, and it's going to draw out of the clean mineral spirits. The dirty mineral spirits is going to be poured in right there, and we always recycle our mineral spirits, so I have 5 gallons of it. And over time, all the paint and byproducts of the paint, or the products, whatever's in the oil-based paint, it actually settles to the bottom of the 5-gallon can, gets really hard, and you'll actually have clean paint thinner. So that dirty paint thinner can be reused over and over and over again. So I'll buy 5 gallons of paint thinner, and it'll typically last for several years. So now I'm going to pour my paint thinner or mineral spirits in my clean bucket and begin cleaning it. Got my airless sprayer set up. I want to turn the pressure down a lot lower than when I typically be using it to spray at. I spray at 2200 psi, but I'm going to set the pressure lower so I don't get any splatters. I'm working on the grass where I have a drop cloth because I don't want to spill any paint thinner on the grass because it'll kill the grass. I don't want to do it on the concrete because I don't want to get anything on the concrete because it would permanently stain or leave white primer on the concrete. It's almost impossible to clean up. So I like to clean it up out in the grass or out in a dirt area where I don't even have to put a drop cloth down. But we're limited on space, so here we are right here in the grass. So now I got about a half a gallon of mineral spirits in this clean bucket. I'm going to transfer my pump over to the bucket and begin the process of cycling it through my hose. So now my hose is full of the oil-based primer, so I want to run that out. I'm just watching till I'm going to continue running the mineral spirits through here until I can see the mineral spirits or the primer start to get thin, and then I know the mineral spirits are starting to come through, and then I'll start running it into my dirty bucket. One thing that's important to know is static discharge can actually cause a fire or an explosion. So in order to not have it happen, I want to have my extension or my gun touching this metal can so a spark won't transfer from here to the metal can, causing a fire explosion. So I always like to keep my extension touching this can while I'm unloading the product and cleaning the sprayer. Now I can see mineral spirits starting to come out of my hose and gun now, so I'm now going to transfer it over here, and then I'm going to just take my bucket and swish around the screen because I want to get this screen nice and clean right here. Swish it around so it's clean, and I'm going to continue running these mineral spirits through here. On your airless sprayer, you also want to make sure you run it through your prime tube also. So I'm going to just hit this thing on to prime. Now I'm almost out of this half a gallon of mineral spirits, and I'm going to just swish this around, make sure I want to run just a little bit more, and then I'm going to put some clean mineral spirits in here again and do it one more time. So I got some milky mineral spirits in here that's just dirty from it coming off my screen. I'm just gonna dump this into here. I'm gonna get myself about a half a gallon more clean mineral spirits, and we'll do it one more time. Just gonna swish around, make sure my rock guard is nice and clean. Once again, run a little bit more through my prime tube. Make sure that if your pressure's on really high, if you don't hold on to this prime tube, when you hit prime, this tube's gonna shoot off, make a big old mess. I wanna hold on to it. Now I'm gonna turn my sprayer off. You wanna let your intake empty out, and it's all clean, ready to roll up. And this is an oil-based sprayer, so we only use our sprayers for oil-based products. If we have a latex sprayer, it's water-based, we only run water-based products. And this one is an oil-based sprayer. We only run oil-based sprayer, our products through it. And if you try to run oil-based and water-based products, it has a tendency to clog the filters up and gum the hoses up and just becomes a big mess. So it's better to not intermix them. So I'm gonna leave the mineral spirits, roll the hose up, and this thing is good to pack away for the next use. One thing good about storing the sprayer, these oil-based sprayers too, up here in Idaho in the wintertime, it gets way below freezing, sometimes 20 below. The mineral spirits will never freeze, and it's a good anti-corrosive, and it won't freeze, so you don't have to worry about storing your pumps or leaving them outside in the wintertime and them freezing. So last final step prior to rolling up your hose, you want to just discharge all the pressure, squeeze the trigger, make sure the pump is in the off position. Discharging the pressure is good for the pump to not leave it under pressure. It makes it a lot easier to roll up the hose.